Hello everybody, here working on a mirror for a 2010 Explorer, and I'm sure a lot of other Fords. It's really loose right here, and it's because there's a spring that goes into those little notches right to where it fits around and locks this thing down. A lot of people are using silicone and all kinds of other crazy shit, and a lot of other people answering the question thinks it's something like this. It's like nobody gets it. I took apart the mirror. I got it off the door, which I'm sure you can find in another video how to do that. I think some 7mm bolts to remove the panel, and some 11mm to remove the mirror. And then this thing slowly pops off. If you pull back on this side, you start pulling these little things right here to kind of slowly click it off until it comes off. So I'm going to do here, this is the spring right here that should be down in here, and you can't really move it around because this wire goes from the car to the actual mirror. So I have to kind of leave it like this, and it's actually, I'm going to zip tie these two pieces together so it's held where I want it to be. And then I'm going to use, I think, this clamp. I may need a larger one, C-clamp, and maybe a wooden stick that I got right there. It'll kind of hold this side as I press it down. I might need two. But yeah, that's where we're at so far. And if anybody else is having this problem, we'll see if it works soon enough. All right, I did a change of plans. I used a C-clamp to get it through. Sorry. Used the C-clamp to get it through this first spot. I put this on here, and I used two sticks on the bottom of the C-clamp to kind of push it. And I used a long pair of needle nose pliers to slightly turn it in these notches, this first one. I'm gonna see if I can turn them and line them up a little more. And then I'm gonna put this part on there to where those holes match, where they're gonna go through there, and put the clamp back on and see if that helps get it through and fix this the right way instead of what people are doing with silicone and whatnot. All right, stay tuned. Right, y'all, hopefully this is working. It looks like it is. I just pushed it through finally with the C-clamp. Like I said, I'm hooking it on this thing in the back. Probably want it a little more centered, and I'm being as careful with those wires as I can. I know this is rough and it's almost not even worth it, but I got that through finally. I'm gonna clamp a little more, and then I'm gonna use my needle nose pliers, long ones, to go in here and try to twist it into these little notches. And you can't see really well, but so I'm trying to hold this steady with one hand. There's some notches in there, and you'll see whenever you take this apart, they fit in there. And that's the way to do it, so you can fold your mirrors normally and not have to ghetto-fy it with some silicone. All right, about an hour after taking this off the truck and fidgeting around with it, I got it into its notches by compressing it through the first half of the mirror first, and using some tape on the end of this to kind of keep these wires from getting too messed up. As you see, I did get a little messed up. The braiding, I'm just going to wrap some more tape around those, and I think they're good. It doesn't look like anything cut through the wire at all, and I'll double check just to be sure. Did find a wasp nest in here, so you get to clean those out if you find those. And everything looks good, man. I got it in the notches. It was a definite wrestle. I used a flathead to kind of get it the rest of the way. I pushed it through, and I had the mirror turned, and then I turned it straight, and it clicked about halfway into the notches. So I was gonna let off the clamp and re-clamp, but I ended up being able to use the flathead to move it into the notch spaces. And now this is tied on here. You don't have to use some silicone. It's gonna come off in a half a year, like I saw whenever I was working on this. And no more rattling. All right, good luck, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like.